Today, on this James the Bike Guy, we're taking a look at the 2019 Trek Checkpoint SL5. This is Trek's gravel endurance road bike, and we're going to go over some of the features of the frame and then check out the componentry on this SL5 version. So to start off with, on the Trek Checkpoint SL5, you've got this beautiful OCLV 500 carbon frame set. So that's a full carbon frame, and it's going to be set up with something called an ISO-speed decoupler. What that allows for is that the seat is able to flex on a pivot that is separating it from the top tube and seat tube, allowing for additional compliance on the frame. The bike's also going to be set up with Trek's own BB90 press fit style bottom bracket, and it's going to also be running their Stranglehold dropouts. What that is a dropout here where you can actually extend or retract the rear axle position, allowing you to control the wheelbase length and the handling of the bike. Finally, this bike is going to be set up with flat mount disc brakes, both on the front and the rear, running 12 by 100 front through axles and 12 by 142 rear through axle. The bike is also going to run internal cable routing, so that internal cable routing is going to shield the cables from mud and things like that, and then it's going to use their Control Freak routing system. And what that is basically these integrated mounts where you can set up for virtually any cable or electronic combination, and then underneath the water bottle cage, you'll actually see there's a door that can open up, and that's going to help you fish wires through the frame. So that's a look at the features of this Trek Checkpoint SL5. Now the SL indicates that it's that 500 series carbon frame. The 5 indicates that this is running Shimano's 105. So this is the Shadow Link rear derailleur, 11 speed, and it's actually set up where you can run a 34 tooth rear cassette. So this bike actually comes stock with an 1134 rear cassette on the bike, and then in the front it's going to be set up with their new cam driven 105 front derailleur, nice low profile, and it's going to be operating a 5034 front chain set. So that's going to be your drivetrain across the bike. As we look at the handlebar here, you'll notice it's going to have Shimano's 105 hydraulic levers. These are new compared to 2018, and it's got a much smaller form factor. So the look is a lot better. It's less of that bulbous look. It's also going to be set up where it actually feels quite a bit nicer in hand here. Now going down to the brakes, this has Shimano's 105 flat mount brakes on the bike, and the bike is going to be running 160 front and rear rotors. So you're going to have plenty of stopping power on this. Now for tires, this is set up with the Schwalbe G1 tires. This is an all-around tire, and on the SL5, this is actually a tubeless ready tire. It's mounted up on a Bontrager tubeless ready rim with Bontrager's own in-house hubs for both the front and the rear. Now, some of the things that I think are pretty neat about this bike is actually going to be a lot of its capabilities. So it's going to be set up to where you can carry as many as 5 water bottle cages if you wanted to, but you could also use these mounts for things like bento boxes. On the down tube, you'll actually see 2 sets of water bottle cages, and then 1 set on the seat tube, and then actually on the bottom bracket area you're going to see 2 more right where the carbon armor is. And what this is what they call carbon armor, that kind of rubber coating that's on the down tube. That's to help out when you're off on a gravel road and maybe you run across some rocks that are kicking up on the bottom bracket. Now, looking at both the down tube as well as the seat tube, you'll notice that they've got these blocked off third mounts. And that's pretty neat because you can use this for things like the Wolftooth B-Rad setup for extra cargo, or even Specialized makes some things that would work on this as well. So that's an overview of the frame here. This is a really neat bike. Your tire clearance is insane. Even though it only comes with 35s out of the box, you could fit theoretically all the way up to a 45C tire in the back of this, which would be just absolutely massive. So now that we've taken a look at the features of the bike, let's go ahead and find out what it weighs. We've got the Trek Checkpoint SL5 here in a 54 centimeter, and it's going to weigh in stock form at 21.3 pounds. Well, thanks for watching this James the Bike Guy on the Trek Checkpoint SL5. Go ahead and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this Trek bike. And as always, click that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this into the future.